punish, at a minimum, their family and friends. A fourth trustee was also found to have violated board policies by creating an appearance of impropriety, or more accurately, a potential appearance of impropriety. In our meeting, Mr. Veselka was very clear when he spoke to us regarding these findings. He considered the finding with respect to this trustee to be of a much lesser magnitude than the conduct of the other three. He described it to us as basically failing to disclose information that had already been publicly disclosed. Trustee Chris Oliver was found to have potentially created the appearance of impropriety because he voted on a contract when one of the Vender's subcontractors was a company with whom Mr. Oliver had a business relationship. Mr. Oliver had properly filed a public conflict of interest disclosure in accordance with the law of the state of Texas, setting forth his relationship with this subcontractor, and, except for this one vote, consistently recused himself from all discussions and votes where this business entity's interests were involved. The board concluded, given that Mr. Oliver had timely filed his public disclosure and that it was on record at the time of the event, and that he had recused himself from every other discussion or vote regarding this business entity, whether it dealt with contract or any other matter, that this was a one-time action that was inadvertent or, at worst, a one-time mistake. We also noted that Mr. Oliver cooperated fully with the investigation and has personally apologized to the board for his action. The board, however, cannot tolerate even creating the appearance of impropriety. Accordingly, the board has asked Mr. Oliver to spend 2 hours with board counsel going again over our board bylaws and procedures, as well as the ethical obligations of a board member. Mr. Oliver.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First and foremost, I want to thank you for the opportunity to convey my most humble and sincere apologies to my colleagues, to the system itself, and most importantly to my neighbors. It appears that even though an honest mistake was made, it was still, nevertheless, a mistake in which I must bear full responsibility for. Personally, I must beg your forgiveness for causing the focus of the attention of this system, which should be about the students, to be diverted to this matter. For in the final analysis, those of us in leadership must avoid even the appearance of impropriety. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Oliver. In addition to